Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be for you, and welcome back to the DayZ Hardcore One Life Challenge. Morning has broken for our boy Roy. Quick recap of the skills we've got or we haven't got since Roy started off in part 1. A little bit of food that's open, that's immediately edible. But is it going to give us a very bad case of the dicky tummy? We need to give this a go with some activated carbon doing its thing. I don't know what diazinon is. I think it's a poison, so I'm going to get rid of that. What have we got here? Leather wallet. Got our spare gloves. Badly damaged. Right, let's put the gloves on. They're fingerless, though. It will stop us rummaging and being able to successfully avoid bleeds. And bleeds are not good because, okay, we've got bandages that are disinfected. I think phthalisol is food poisoning as well. I'm pretty sure. We're going to start Roy's day off with trying to have some breakfast. Can't have breakfast wearing a scarf around your mouth though, Roy. So we get that inside us, and then we see what this does. This could be a terrible start to part 2. It is level 1 stomach pain. I anticipated that. I was very scared of us getting level 2 stomach pain. I can live with level 1. We're just outside of Cherno Hospital. If you remember where we logged before. I need to hotbar that. Can I make this into... Oh, well, hang on. We're not making anything into anything because we haven't got a blade. We've got a fishing rope. We've got a long stick as a weapon. But without a blade, we ain't doing anything in terms of making fishing hooks, even going fishing. I'm really tempted to loot the hospital again, but I feel like medication is not our priority at the moment. Being able to fish, being able to craft fishing hooks, all that good stuff. And the way we're going to get that is by looting up residential properties. We may have to just start looting up the top of Chernogorsk. It's somewhere we haven't been yet with Roy. Oh god, look how quick the activated carbon wears off, bro. We've got to keep massively on top of that. I do not want to be walking around for more than 10 seconds without a stomach pill working through our system. Because if we sleep on that... Oh, if we sleep on it, Roy... Frozen? Okay. Roy is going to end up being violently sick, and all that good stuff we just ate for breakfast is going to come right back up. What are our... clothing a bit damp, is it? Oof, badly damaged. He's not in great shape, is he? Not fantastic. Any fruit knocking about for us? No? Ooh, look at this. Protective case. Just lying on the ground. It's fairly big. I don't think we want to take it with us. But we have increased our stealth. And we're going to activate feline vision, although it's morning. I think it's about 5:36 a.m. I want to say. Canvas bag. I'm not going to go ham with the looting. We're looking for blades. We're looking for clothing. But you know, standing here searching like this while we're yellow food. For God's sake, take a pill. I feel like we're on the clock now, big time. We're on the clock. Whilst we're on the search, it seems to be quite quiet again. I know somebody commented, I think it was the legend trick. Where's the zombies? Are they having a day off? Were they on their lunch break? Maybe. Maybe they were on vacation. Maybe they're still having a little lie-in this morning in Chernogorsk. We're going to search things like fridges, though. Because I feel like if we... fridges and cookers, it makes sense, doesn't it? That you're going to find... Oh, look at that. 1% dried damaged venison. Wow. I mean, it gave us 3 arrows up, but was it really worth it? I suppose beggars can't be choosers, Royston. Beggars cannot be choosers. I've neglected to search this shed, and there's another item out here, as if somebody's doing a little bit of naughty, a little bit of loot cycling. Come on, bro. Found in the activated carbon. I don't think the activated carbon is going to be enough to get rid of the stomach pain. I think we're going to have to move on to the fafalazole once this carbon wears off. I'm pretty sure fafalazole is stomach medication. I really, really hope it is. Otherwise, we're going to be rummaging through the first aid bag again. And I don't think I saw anything for food poisoning. We'd have to go back to the hospital. Nobody's had a recent fire. We might have to have a fire to defrost our chips, which would be pretty ridiculous if we had to do that. We could put them in our ballistic vest. And I wonder whether that will defrost it. Only one way to find out. The ballistic vest is high insulation, so that tells me it might defrost it so that it becomes edible. Keep moving around. There's lots of houses this side of Cherno. Thought I could hear a zombie then. Still on the lookout for a blade. Now we're going to see if fafalazole is food poisoning. It is. Okay, and I hope it lasts longer than the activated carbon and does more goodness for us, if you like. If it actually cures us. Ooh, balaclava. We're taking that. It means we can eat and drink and take medication without taking the mask off. That's huge. Huge. See if we can get another 1% steak, is it? I've never seen that before. 1% dried venison. Thanks a lot, bro. Oh, it did. It worked. Defrosted our chips. Come on. Huge. Every little morsel now buys us a minute or two to loot and keep looking for the next morsel. We're also looking for a hoe, a spade, a pitchfork, something we can use to plant some seeds, because we may have to lay down some sort of foundation somewhere where we can call a temporary base of operations and grow some good food. I'm doing what I said I wouldn't do. Search. But I suppose while the arrows are still going up on the apple, buys us a little bit of time. Ooh, our working boots are soaked, so we're just going to do a straight swap. They're probably going to get re-soaked. But it gives us a few minutes at least, with a bit of comfort on our little toes. Let's go over here, search these cars. There's a couple of what I would call taco stands. And we may get lucky and get a blade. An empty can we can cut up, make into a fishing hook. We've got rope, haven't we? Oh, shizer. Have we not got... Oh, we've got the fishing rod already made up. Clown. Take the iodine, definitely. If we run out of bandages, we're going to need to disinfect our own. Very strange how quiet it is zombie-wise, but I am not complaining early doors today. Roy's got enough problems on his plate without having to deal with zombos. We have got a few trash cans here, though, so if you're in this just for the bin dipping, bin dippers unite, bin dippers forever. I'm thinking of you, Obadiah. After your last comment. Here we go, it's bin dipping lottery. Let's see if we can not break our gloves. Oh, we found a glow stick. Wonderful. We're not going to take a glow stick. We are going to rummage through these bins, though. What's in trash can number 1? The green one. It's a medium gas canister. Usually I'd get excited, but we haven't even got a pot to put it on, let alone a pot to piss in. But the fafalazole is definitely working its way through our system and staying in our system longer than the activated carbon, which is huge. Nothing else in the bins. Oh, what is this? I'm getting the word nonce. We're not going to keep hold of that. We'll leave the Dr. Disrespect bag where it is. We'll trudge our way up the hill. I actually don't want to search the PD. I feel like it's a waste of valuable looting time as our athletics moves up to a giddy level 7. And we have a glorious glow stick. Thank you very much. Let's put the athletics up. Nothing? Okay. Let's hit these row of houses. There's another taco stand down the end. We're not getting any free fruit from the fruit trees, which is a shame. So let's just keep looting. Lovely down jacket. I mean, our jacket is okay. It's best insulation still. Poncho, no thanks. And we move on. A couple of sheds. Absolutely doing nothing for us, these sheds. I'm almost tempted to move away from Chernogorsk. I know that this server doesn't get a lot of population, particularly in the mornings when I'm recording this. But I feel like the further inland and away from the coast you go, the more chance we might have of getting loot. Places that are unlooted. Do you know what I mean? Hit up a quick fridge. Nothing doing. Let's hit up the cabinet. I'm just desperately hoping to find something I can turn into a fishing hook. And then get a blade to get some worms. Anakin. Anakin Skywalker, not quite at the peak Anakin Skywalker yet. But this could be a very short series. And a very short one-life challenge if we don't find a blade or two soon. Belt bag? Does that go on instead of our belt? I'm assuming it does. Okay. Shabby hoodie. Shabba. Nothing doing there. Nothing doing there. I can see a pile of trash. I can see a couple of bins. I can feel you getting excited through the screen. Here we go. Hold tight. Rummage away, ladies and gentlemen. Spin that wheel. DJ. Spin that shit. War and peace. Dear, dear, dear. Got more chance of finishing War and Peace in one sitting than finding a blade. Oh no. We just got sick rummaging through the bins. We found Citramin, which is pain medication, so that's good. My boy didn't seem to lose 2 or 3 arrows. Oh my god, sons and lovers, now he has. Oh no. We've got to start heading for the well. We've got some blurred vision, yeah? But we haven't actually got a symbol. We've just got booted as well. Server is shutting down for a restart. So I'm going to pause it. I'll pick up on the other side. Okay, so we're back on the other side of the restart. While the server restart was happening, I had a thought. Maybe because we're wearing a balaclava, which has got a hole permanently cut in the mouth. Your mouth is permanently exposed. Is that why we're getting sick? Going through the bins? It's probably, isn't it? It makes sense. I had another thought as well. Regardless of how we do on this run, I enjoy this server so much, particularly for recording. Sorry to break the immersion, Roy. But I would definitely give this a part, you know, an attempt number 2, an attempt number 3, etc., etc. Whatever happens to Roy. Because this is good fun. In a sadistic type of way. Learning new things all the time as well. So you would expect attempt number 2, attempt number 3, etc. to be better. Because we're learning little things like getting sick. Because we're wearing a balaclava, I thought that would class as a face covering. But the game was like, nah, fuck you. Your mouth is permanently exposed. You're breathing in the fumes of a manky old bin that's been full of desecrated nappies for God knows how long. So, no wonder poor Roy the boy was throwing up. We got to edge our way towards the well, looting along the way. I read on the Discord while the server was down that there have been tweaks to the loot economy. There have been tweaks to when and where and how zombies spawn in. So that might explain the lack of zombies. So far, anyway. This run. Oh my god, I've neglected any dog houses that we've seen as well. I may have walked past a few and people might have been screaming at the monitor. Search the dog houses, you clown. They might have bones. You can make into bone hooks when we get a blade. I mean, we've still got to get a blade, folks. Oh. Quick look in the fridge. Nothing for supper? Great. Working on your athletics, boy. Chicken coop. Another fridge. Can we get another? Nah. I was going to say, can we get another little venison steak? This time make it 10% though or so, please. Just to keep us taking over, bro. Like, what have I got to do? What have I got to do? We'll work on the athletics. We could have walked through the gap there, but... work on the old athletics. Bra boy. Wow, wow, wow. I think I'm just going to now start skimming through houses and greenhouses and sheds because we're taking a long time. The well might be broken. There's always that with this server. We haven't got a wrench on us. So, if we get to the well and it's broken, we're in huge trouble. Huge. We probably have to head back down to lower Cherno and try and get to the other well and pray it's working. This is why we love, quote unquote, this server. Doing us dirty when it comes to the loot. Woo. Apparently zombies have a 50% chance now of dropping the clothing that they are wearing when you kill them. So if you're looking to get yourself some new shoes off a zombie, you might not be able to get it every time. The down jacket has got less slots than the quilted jacket, so we'll leave it. We'll keep moving. We're like just skimming things like that, you know, looking to scan in. Still haven't seen our first zombie of the day. I hope I'm not missing fruit. I don't think I am. When the server's quiet, it's not going to spawn in because of player activity either. So you're in fact doing yourself dirty when you play this and there's like 2 or 3 people on the server, which can't be helped. Is what it is, but if it isn't spawning in the fruit, the mushrooms, gives you one less chance of finding something that's going to save your life. Notice how we're getting all the excuses out. We've got a couple of sheds here, side by side. I'd love to find a blade. I'd love to. A garden hoe would be clutch, though. We could start planting our food. That, you know, may not save us immediately. But it would be a plan. Some sort of a medium, short-term plan. Also, you can dig up worms a hell of a lot quicker on this server with a pickaxe, shovel, or a hoe compared to your normal bladage. Can of beans. 25% venison. Oh my god, more seeds that we can't plant. Wonderful. Moving on swiftly. The fog. What is this? Intense? The fog of dreams kicks in. Leather wallet. It's a couple of those we've seen now. We're now cold. As if we haven't got enough problems. We haven't got a water bottle, have we? So we would be sipping at the well. I don't even know if I can turn that brisket container into a hook. I'm just hanging on to it in dear hope, really. More hope than knowledge. It'll be more luck than judgment if you can actually turn it into a hook. We're going uphill, so we're going to be slow. lost my bearings a little bit with this fog. This isn't helping. This really isn't helping. Okay, okay. Am I going way off track here? Hang on a second. Have we just gone back down to the main road? Where the flipping PD is? We have. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we want to go this way to the well. Get through the gap, bro. I think the statue is up there where the sun is. We've got one bit of a hill to push through. And then we should be in front of the apartments. That would be where the PD is, if we're in the right place. This has been pretty much 20 minutes of hell for our boy Roy today so far. We had 6 citrumon, packet of tomato seeds, packet of peppers. Oh, look at that. Food. I wouldn't say in touching distance, but tantalizingly, teasingly within our grasp at some point. Let's cut around the back of this. I'm really confused as to where we've come out here. I can't lie. The fog has thrown me all shapes. None of them great. Oh, okay, okay, now I know where I am. Now I saw that pub. We need the pub. Come on, Roy. Get in there. Get yourself a beer, son. You deserve it. Look how we're dying. You can tell when a server is tough. If you're struggling to survive and you haven't even seen a zombie in the first 20 minutes, but it makes absolutely no difference. We're still dying. Oh. We've got to keep an eye on the skills, because if and when we die, we need this to be our current personal best. So I need somebody, I mean, I can watch it back myself, but I need somebody to keep an eye on that. And then eventually when we die, we've got a list of what our PB is, because this is the first attempt. So whenever we die, our current level of skills will be the new PB, and then we'll look to beat that. Hopefully we don't get sick now we've got the improvised mask. No, didn't find anything, but didn't get sick. So I think my theory about the balaclava is correct. We are working our way now, finally, towards the well. And we're finding little to no loot. And that's an understatement. An actual understatement. I don't think... Did we establish whether things spawn in the apartments, or is it your typical Chernarus where nothing spawns in the apartments? Oh my god. We've got lunch meat. Now. Is it going to make us sick? Probably. It's come out of a bin. Oh my god, it hasn't. Yeah, it has. There it is. Alright. One for thalazol is probably not going to do it. It's going to stop us from being sick for a second. That's going to give us a hook eventually. I don't think this one will. Oh my god, Salafalk is food poisoning. We have got more food poisoning stuff. Legendary. Alright. Feel a little bit better about myself now that we can... Oh, Jesus. Why you do this? Why you do this? Oh, we got 7 Salafalk tablets as well. Wow, that's huge. If this well is in working order, don't call it a comeback. But I'd start to feel a little bit better about myself. We're still miles away. We need to get a blade so badly. It's bought us seconds, well, a couple of minutes probably, that lunch meat we just found. But, you know, it all adds up, Roy. It all adds up, son. Justifies, in my opinion, searching a few more fridges and cookers within buildings, but I'm not going for anything else. Obviously, we're going to do things like dog houses to try and get a hook. But we know when we get a blade, we've got a guaranteed badly damaged metal hook now because of that tin of food. Maybe 2 if the brisket spread container works. I don't want to go too far sidetracked from the well, because if it is in working condition, we can drink up and at least sort out one of our vital statistics. Sleep's going to be an issue at some point as well. I'd rather do that off stream for you guys, but then what if we start starving to death in the middle of our sleep? I want you guys to be involved in everything horrific that happens to our boy. Oh my god, another doghouse. The only time a man will be glad to see a doghouse is in this server. Oh, nothing doing. That's back-to-back doghouses that have let us down. Oh, these sheds just seem so empty. So empty, bro. I'm slightly deviating this bin, especially after finding lunch meat in the bin down the road. Whoa. Check these cars, the well's up there. Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god, you're joking. It's a can of Fronta, ladies and gentlemen. It is a can of Fronta. Get in my belly. Not only helps hydration massively, especially if the well is out. Look at that, 2 arrows up though. Don't go crazy or anything. Oh my god, what's that? Bolt cutters? Perfect for destroying heavy-duty materials such as combination locks and barbed wire. Oh, no way. Is that like a raiding tool? Unfortunately, you can't make a fishing rod out of it, but I'm going to take it, why not? Can't see there being many combination locks to go through on this server. You saying people got bases, bro? Are you delusional? You playing this server 24/7 if you've got a base? Tell me you haven't got a life without telling me you haven't got a life? But GG's. Oh, canvas backpack. We can't take it. We need the big boy. Bought us a bit of time for rummaging though. Oh, let's search the sink for once. Right. Wow. Keep an eye on our stamina, and both stamina bars look good. I'm pretty sure the well is up here. This fog, like I say, is very, very annoying. Pop a salafol. There you go, bro. We do not want to be sick after having that lunch meat and that Fronta, which was huge. Yeah, I think it's over there. We'll keep looting. Still no zombies. This is crazy. A trapper hat. Best insulation. Do you know what? We're going to go with that because our boy is cold. If we do now start to see zombies, we're in big danger of getting concussions and the like, but taking it for the insole. What's that? Urban backpack bag. An extra handbag for an urban backpack. Wow, okay. That's interesting. I like some of the mods on here. Keeps it fresh when you see stuff that you haven't seen before. Generator is no use to me, but I can see a doghouse and some bins. Never been so excited to see some bins. Bin dippers unite. No, that's 3 doghouses, bro. Come on. Why are you hovering around the cars like a curb crawler? Come on, Roy. Hit them bins, son. Oh, Uncle Silas, no! We don't do books. I can't read, man. I'm legally blind. Wonder if this well is working. Roy's had a tough day, haven't he? Let's be honest. He's had a tough day. Everything we find is battered as well. Like, I can switch up the leggings, but what's the point? It's badly damaged to badly damaged. Oh my god, another doghouse. 4th time lucky. Possibly. You gotta be joking. Absolutely shitting me. Rubles. Which are no good to anybody on a server that doesn't have a trader, to my knowledge. Pretty sure. As we creep like Radiohead. Oh my god, we're white hydration. What's that? More money. More money, more problems. We've gone way off the well. Well, not way off, it's by here. Oh my god. Are we gonna get sick if we don't disinfect our hands? We've got Salafalk anyway. Is it even working? Oh, god damn it. Well, thank god we found that fronter. Do you know where I'm gonna go? The bus stop of dreams, that's right. The bus stop of dreams, you got it in one. I wonder if after all this time it can finally come out top trumps for us in a server where we really, really need it to come out huge for us. That's what she said. Can you believe it? 31 minutes into this recording. No blades. Breaking bolt cutters. No blades. I'm thinking cars are going to be our friend. We found the fronter. Cars and bins so far. What a life we're living, Roy. Living your best life, son. Cars and bins. Dear, dear, dear. That could be a great subscription magazine, that, couldn't it? Cars and Bins Monthly. I'd sign up for it. Oh, Russian cheat sheet. Woohoo! Been playing on Karma Crew, have you, sir? Been inflating your numbers, have you, sir? Allegedly. Oh, this server's doing things to my brain like Intens used to. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like we're going to pump somebody else's blood in us that we found in a rubbish tip outside of Dabati Flats, Swansea. Junky Flats. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't have my mask on. What a bell end. Oh, my God. That's a criminal mistake. I mean, on the plus side, we didn't get sick from chicken we just found in a bin, which is suspicious. On the negative, we've just pissed away all the fronter. Oh my god. Metal rifle tipped mold. Okay. Okay. Oh man, that could have been a criminal mistake, that. We're back to yellow hydration. Food? The chicken probably counteracted what we lost from throwing up, if you like. We're about even with food, but yeah. Real poor decision that was. Mistake, I should say. It wasn't a decision. It was a genuine mistake. Let's go through these 3 bins. Let's see what we can get. Maybe a bit more food. Make up for that mistake. Leather holster. Nah, we don't need stuff like that, dude. We gotta be eating. And then we cross the bridge and we'll go up towards the bus stop of dreams. Nimisal. More pain meds. Nothing wrong with that. What I want to do is a bit of that. Oh shit. We got so complacent I forgot zombies were a thing. I gotta think. Oh, moly. I mistimed it. Finally, we get some zombies. Trouble is now they might have spawned in between here and the bus stop of dreams. And it might mean we're not going to get the free run at the bus stop of dreams that we thought we were going to get. Did I search this bin? There we go. See? Like a bus. Waiting for one and then 20 come along. Oh, level 1 pain. Luckily for us, we have a fair bit of pain medication. Just slapped the shit out of me though. They've given me a concussion, that zombie, and now we're walking like we've cracked our pants, which is great. Alright. Shaking it off. Get these last couple of bins and rubbish piles before heading to the bridge. My god, we gotta make sure we don't leave our mask off. Bridge should be down there. Oh, there's a rubbish pile. I did see it. Wake up. Come on, anything. Oh my god, we picked up a cut. Bro. Oh my god, are our gloves ruined? If so, that's huge as well in a massively negative way. Because they are not going to do it. Our fingertips are exposed. Pretty much every time we go for a bin or a pile of rubbish now, we'd be in danger of getting a cut. Probably would get a cut. Now we've got, as a viral antidote, we've got that sepsis. But that's only going to cure one lot of sepsis. So we can't go ham on getting cuts, which means for now bins and piles of rubbish are off the menu. Don't put your comments in below. Bin dippers unite, cancelling their subscriptions to Cars and Bins monthly. Athletics up to 9, at least we're working on our personal best. Roadside panic, rest in one place, reduces, okay, that'll do. Pretty sure shortness of breath is the one I do pretty much all the time. 37 minutes in, I feel like we're going to be calling it a day today with Roy up at the bus stop of dreams and leaving him in either an okay position at best or a pretty perilous condition with a bit of a perilous prognosis at worst. What is frustrating is we're carrying something that we can turn into a hook. And, you know, just one worn or damaged steak knife, kitchen knife, and we'd be able to dig up a couple of worms and hopefully catch a fish in the stream, in the river that we're right next to. But the game is like, nope. And of course, we would have more hydration and we'd have more calories in our belly, more food in our belly, if I hadn't made 2 mistakes. One, not assuming a balaclava would make you sick, even though your mouth is exposed. And 2, forgetting to put the mask back on after taking a pill, I believe. So that was stupid. That's on me. I'm taking the road because I just don't want to go along the grass. I don't want to get soaking. I don't want it to be too much of a gradient, or, you know, we're off the beaten track, because we're on the clock massively. If I don't find anything up at the bus stop of dreams, we've got to start meandering down towards Lower Chernogorsk again, or Prig. We've got to make an educated guess. Do we go to Prig? There's a well at Prig, which potentially could be open. Chicken spawns, maybe. There's a farm. Can we get some sort of blade, some sort of shovel? I mean, a shovel's going to be great. A hoe is going to be great. We can dig up worms. But we still can't turn that tin into a fishing hook. Do we go to the industrial area? I mean, all of these places seem miles away, though, when we're on the clock in terms of food and drink. Booking it straight to Mogilev summer camp seems just pointless. We could get a hunting knife up there, but we're moving further away from a source of water and being able to fish. And are we going to find food in a summer camp? Probably not. If we found a little bit of food here, at the bus stop of dreams, food and or drink, then it could become an option. My long stick is still pristine. I wanted to check that before we started beating zombies up and then it breaking off in our hands and we cry ourselves, oh my god, look at that. I mean, bus stop of dreams or what? We only find a mad monk first thing we search. Come on. Never lets you down. Never lets you down. Can we use that as well for a hook, potentially? Don't know. Still something I'm figuring out on the server, in this world. For our Roy. What containers can you use? Do they just leave some there as red herrings? We can't search the bins. For God's sake, remember, you can't search the bins yet. We need to find gloves that cover your hands first. Pain. I'm going to keep that there because that's always going to be handy to have in the immediate vicinity. Yeah, I can't go for those can't go for those bins. I think maybe a little trip to print could be on the cards now, mind. We've had that beer. Is the bus stop of the dreams going to come up with anything? Oh, no way. No. What's that? Oh, it's a buried backpack. Ooh, a rider jacket. High insulation. Oh, that's now damaged. I mean, for the drip. The drip alone. Oh, a stop of dreams, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a huge win. You gotta take these little wins, though, haven't you? You gotta take these little wins. Why am I... There we go. I was gonna say, why aren't my food arrows going up 3? Come on, bro. Sort me out. I'm not gonna take that because I've already got one on me that I'm not sure whether it'll work or not. I mean, you can't quite call it a comeback. We're still without gloves that will enable us to search the bins that have been very good to us so far. We're still without a blade. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We haven't found a blade yet. I mean, it's horrific. But cars have been our friends so far. We found a Fronter. We found a beer in cars. But I just don't think I can walk past the car. I haven't got it in me to walk past the car without looking now. I mean, if a car yielded a blade, then it really would be the day where you double down on your order, on your subscription of Cars and Bins Monthly. You double down on that. Gutted we've got the fingertips showing, though. Just the tip. Calm down, calm down. Unbelievable that zombies pretty much now, zombies, infected, whatever you want to call them, before you become an AI snob on me, pretty much guaranteed to not have food or drink. I'm maybe talking out of turn there. Oh, you mother of Jesus. Oh, I've messed that up bad. Well, Roy. Sex machine is invisible, apparently. Actually invisible. Beautiful. I cannot believe we got away with that. We should be at least concussed. Because we haven't got a helmet on. The jacket is damaged now and there's medium. I should go back for my other jacket now. Technically, because it's higher insulation even in a damaged state. Pristine working boots. Let's just assume our boots are damp. We're not that far away from where we dropped the jacket, so I think we should go back. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Got away with that. All ends up. Don't know how we didn't take another strike. Alright, because we're not that far, we're going to go back to the bus stop. We're going to pick up our jacket, which I believe is high insulation, as opposed to medium when in a damaged state. And I don't think we've got anything to fix clothing up with, have we? No. So let's backtrack slightly. Only ever so slightly. Not the end of the world. We get that extra slot as well. And do you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been wearing anything inside, if you like. As insulation. What a clown of hell. Alright. You may have already typed in the comments, what are you doing, you clown? Luckily, we're light blue. It hasn't been the end of the world. And I hope you noticed then that when we searched those zombies, they only dropped their shoes. They didn't drop their clothing, so that's a recent tweak. Like I mentioned earlier, 50% chance now of you getting any clothing. Or all clothing. Let's quickly search this one. We're right. We're on that way. We're on the way. Jeans. Oh, do you know what? Massive. We were actually looking for better pants and we found them. Pristine. Actually, well worth searching that Zombo. There's a couple of cars along here. 3 in total, I believe. There you go. There's the third. Come on. One more can. Like a soda. And I would start to get... I wouldn't say confident. Let's not go overboard. A little bit more hopeful. Is that another mask? Shamog thing? Yeah. Better than our improvised. Alright. It's nice. Now, probably more likely to bump into a zombie or two this way, but I do believe there's a car or two tucked away in these apartments between us and where we would probably venture towards eventually. Prig. As long as the zombies don't get silly, we can deal with them in ones or twos. Coming in, stopping, connecting. It's nice. Sprinting, stopping, connecting. It's very nice. I can hear a zombie rattling the door. There you go. He was stuck in the apartments, clown. I can't remember where the cars are, whether they're parked out front on top like this, or if they're in the street, if any. Looks quite quiet, actually, car-wise. They just don't come down this street. If you're a regular player of Chernarus, whether it's official, vanilla, whatever, you'll know that, okay, there could be stashes, there could be tents, there could be bases in the apartment, but you won't get any loot, so what's the point of coming this way? Unless you just want to chill and heal up and get into an apartment. Then it's a good place. Because of that reason, really, nobody comes down here. Plenty of bins if we had decent gloves. There would have been a great opportunity for loot in the bins, but I just can't afford to waste the one use of sepsis medication that we've got. There are a lot of garages this way. Oh, shit. I wasn't looking for zombies in the trees. What are you doing? Oh no. Took an unnecessary bleed there. We've got to keep an eye on the bandages because I want to start ripping up rags to use as bandages. We've got some alcohol, I believe, still. Medicine. Ooh. Look at that, internal surgery. Not something I'm desperate to try out, I've got to be honest. Oh, a car. God damn it, it's a car, ladies and gentlemen. The arrows are going down on food and drink now. The beer's wearing off. The piker, I think we had. Oh, look at all these keys in bins. If we stumble into the row of garages, I would loot them, because you never know. We might get the the shovel of dreams or something. We could use gloves. Oh yeah, gloves would be huge. So we need to have a look at the garages. Good chance of getting working gloves in a garage, which will cover the fingers. Is this an actual car? No. Yeah, it is. With a 4-dial code lock stashed in it. I like their optimism anyway, whoever was thinking of building a base. Yeah, GG's, good luck with that. I'm hoping, yeah, here we go. Athletics of 10. We might get shot doing this, imagine. What a way to die, what a way to finish attempt number 1 that would have been. Can't believe someone put a 4-dial in the back of the car. Very, very optimistic if you're thinking of building a base on here. It would be amazing. I'm thinking more of a commune, an area. Let's see if we get anything in these. Oh, we can search as well. I mean, we're that desperate for gloves, it might be worth it. If we could find an old pair of battered gloves, I'd take that as a win. Probably the biggest win of the day. Ooh, a tire iron. Now, with a tire iron, you can't do things like you would do with a blade, but I tell you what you can do. You can put it in your inventory. We can free up a space on our shoulder and we can beat the shite out of zombies. This is going to be tedious. Maybe tedious to the point where I'm not going to carry on doing it. Because we're on the clock food-wise, of course, but look. The stuffs from it, not the stuff we wanted. But imagine we overlook a pair of gloves that will allow us to rummage through the bins, get the bin dippers united back together again. No, I got excited. Oh my god, bro, you've already got a fishing rod on your back. More stuff though. See the stuff we found then, rummaging? Makes you think. Makes you wonder whether it might be worth it. Just on that off chance. You know, we pulled out tire iron then, rope, wire. Where the gloves at? So many garages. Storage wars. Oh, look at that. Full gas canister. Bro. You know, if we had a cooking stand set up, that would have been clutch. But we're way too early to be thinking about things like full trifectas of dreams. Cooking pot setups. Having something to cook we need to worry about first, let alone the setup. Can't overlook anything. We've got to look in these little baskets. Got to search every box. Somebody left behind a manky pair of gloves for Roy the boy. That's all he's asking for. We've got another row of garages yet, don't worry. If you're panicking, we're getting to the end of this peak content. Storage Wars ASMR. There's another vehicle of possible dreams over there as well. The boxes are getting a bit shabby now, aren't they? We're not getting anything. Literally. Look how many bins in here as well. Goading us with the amount of bins. Oh, you're a member of Bin Dippers United, aren't you? Yeah, look at all these juicy bins. Could be finding all sorts in. Haven't got any correct gloves though, have you, sir? Ooh. Yeah. Pristine crowbar. Every day of the week. Do you know what? I'm going to try something. A couple of things. Again, we're learning. We don't know what we can do. We can't make a hook with a crowbar. And I read something in the Discord that I don't like. You can't get a worm with a crowbar. But you could probably open a can of food with a crowbar. You know, like a can of beans. Something that hasn't got a ring pull. The fact that it's come out of that box pristine after rummaging through just goes to show what you can find. It's just not really, or wasn't really high up on the list of priority items we're looking for. Gloves being number 1. We're going to do these row of garages if it kills me. And it might do. Before we say goodbye to Roy and say goodbye to part 2 of our DayZ Hardcore One Life Challenge. Attempt number 1. It should permutate every time I see that. Put that in now every time I say it. Oh my god, it's the working gloves of dreams. It's unbelievable. Bin Dippers United. We're not going to go through the boxes now. We're going to just glance. What's that? Potassium nitrate. Small arms, large zipper. Again, way above our pay grade at the moment, you know? We're living on scraps. We're living hand to mouth. We can't be thinking about bases, raiding, making our own firearms. We're just happy to be back in the club. The club that everybody knows and loves. Bin Dippers United. Translations of Shakuntala and other works. Yeah. We'll finish off by doing a bit of bin dipping with Roy. Can we get something nice to finish with? Oh. Salty sticks, baby. Look at that. That was at least half a salty stick in there. Beautiful. I'm not going to go backtracking through bins that we passed in the apartments. That ain't my jam. But we're going to hit up all these for shizzle. Still no blade. 56.5 minutes in. Amazing. The last man, yeah. Tell me about it. Come on. 3 more to go. 3 more to do. Is it worth nipping down through the woods eventually? We'll probably go into these apartments to finish. But is it worth nipping down to the gas station? Oh my god, amitriptyline. Injectable. You never know, we might go a little bit crazy. Alright, no more food. Put the amitriptyline in. We haven't even got a syringe yet, so can't get too excited. Let's nip through here. There's another row of garages for us to poke our nose into. We're gonna do it. We're not rummaging. Definitely not rummaging. But I'm just thinking, if we check the cars, poke our nose in the garages, log off, end part 2 here, part 3, check the cars again that are in our immediate vicinity. And we can get the flock out of here then. We can probably head down to the main road, beginning of part 3, and see if there's a police crash convoy. Do we really want a police crash convoy? Probably not. Could mean the end of us, but... gas station? I don't know. I just can't walk past the bins, guys. I've got a problem. My name's Codfather of Soul, and I've got a bin dipping problem. But we got an ibuprofen or 2 out of it. Come on. Irinex. Isn't that for concussion? Injectable. We still need a syringe. No syringe. Okay. A couple of cars that are in front of these big apartments. Used to be a base on DayZ and 10s. Well, there have been multiple bases, I believe, on in 10s in these apartments we're heading towards now. I don't really want to climb up the top and see if people have made stashes. Probably kick myself if I didn't, but I'd rather do the bins in the last few minutes of part number 2. Give the audience what they want. Wasn't that a game? Fall of Kua, or however you pronounce that. Sure that was a video game at one point. Come on, a syringe would be nice, so at least we could... Oh, salty sticks. Keep the dream alive. Or a salty stick, I should say. Get those arrows going up on the food for 10 seconds. Whatever it is. Come on, another soda or beer to finish the day. Paperboy hat. No. Oh, a lot of matches. Hey? Oh shit, look at the capacity in there. Forgot about that belt bag thing. Can I put the matches in there? No, that's a shame. You can only put money in it, so I'm going to bin it off. Keep my matches there. They might get damp. We've got flares, but we could dry them out, see? In front of a fire we make with a flare. We could dry the matches out, and that was a nice little stack of 29. Not too shabby. I don't know what that does. I would need to probably bring up my Siberian medical guide. I'm just taking it for now. It could be for mental state, and if it is, we don't need it because we've already got injectable amitriptyline. But while we've got room in the first aid kit, we can... Oh, maybe able to make a hook out of that. Disappointed you can't make a hook with the crowbar. I'm almost positive you can make an improvised bone hook with a crowbar on intens. Pentalgin, I think, is pain? Oh no. Nearly made a huge mistake then. Pentalgin might be pain. Might be. Just want to keep that clear. And we're going to get inside. We're going to get inside. We're not going to climb the ladder. We're going to have a quick look at the stats in case the server crashed and deleted our character. We would need to know, let's say something crazy happened, we would need to know what our current PB is on our first attempt of our hardcore one life challenge. But if you are enjoying the series so far, Roy living literally hand to mouth, make sure you drop a like. It really helps the videos to be seen by new eyes, get fresh eyes on the channel. If you are new to the channel and you like DayZ content, especially hardcore DayZ, drop a sub and I'll see you in part 3. Bye bye.